Hello Taurus, this is your love and relationship reading for June 2018. Just a few more seconds and I will cut the cards. The first card is a Six of Wands. I have a Knight of Wands, and then I have the Sun. Very interesting. Lots of fire, light. I have a Ten of Cups. I have the shadow side. I have an Ace of Cups. Interesting how we have this very dark card surrounded by cups, and then you have all of the fire and heat and light above. This is a Nine of Cups. I have a Two of Wands, and then I have a Three of Wands. Very interesting. I have nothing but fire and water. Wands and cups. And for some of you, I definitely feel like some new things going on in your relationships, new people, a new energy, very optimistic. But why is the shadow side right in the middle? And also, you do have this other major arcana card with the Sun, which is positive, optimistic, a promise of a better future. The Sun is the card, it's powerful. Even if you have it, the Sun overpowers all the other major arcana. Even if you have something like the shadow side right in the middle, the Sun is sort of like saying there's going to be some difficult transitions, but you're going to make it through. And there's definitely this sense of joy and friendship and new possibilities. And quite possibly with this Knight of Wands leading the charge with the Six of Wands, Two of Wands, and Four of Wands, I definitely get that sense of some of you Tauruses approaching a new sense of joy and optimism about your love life. So with the shadow side here in the middle, the shadow side is all about the dark part of our nature, the mistrust and our demons, and fighting back things from the past that come back to haunt us in some respects. It also means trying to, sometimes it can mean addiction, it can mean being under the power of an evil influence. So it's almost as if some of you Tauruses went through a really awful breakup, and you're sort of emotionally getting yourselves back together, especially with these cups, the Ten of Cups, Ace of Cups, and Nine of Cups. And you know, emotionally you're getting back on your feet as far as relationships. So when I see that shadow side right in the middle of all of this wonderful energy, it could be some blowback or consequences with this water and fire together, because it can either go in a good direction where you have the emotional optimism, but yet at the same time you have that fire and passion as well. But I do sense that for some of you Tauruses, this could be a little bit about learning to trust again, learning to heal. That now that you have this new opportunity, for some of you Tauruses, it's not about being hurt by someone, but overcoming your fears to love again, and not losing this opportunity, especially if there's a new person in your life. Now keep in mind this Ace of Cups here, it can also be about reunion with an old lover or partner. And you know, the shadow side could be saying, yes, there might still be issues if you and this person get back together. So, but overall, this is just very optimistic. It feels like some of you have been emotionally dead. And with the Ten of Cups and the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Cups, you're starting to wake up again. I definitely get that sense of, emotionally learning to trust again, and putting away the negative aspects of the past that kind of tore you down. So yes, the wands seem to be overpowering here. And wands, as you know, are all about fire. And fire, another aspect of fire is not just about inspiration and passion, but fire changes. You go through, fire changes everything that it touches. So when I see this Six of Wands and Knight of Wands leading up to the sun, it feels as if the last few weeks heading from winter into spring, some of you Tauruses, you know, are starting to burst out. You know how things grow and come back in the spring? They've been dead all winter, and now things are coming back alive. And so I think this is wonderful here. But interestingly enough, as we get here, all of a sudden, yeah, little doubts and fears start to crop up. Are you really sure this person is interested in you? Are you really sure you can make a new beginning? And so the Ten of Cups goes down to the Ace. You end one cycle. Remember, 10 is the number of endings in a new cycle. And then you start over again at the Ace. So I think that's pretty meaningful in this regards. That this is also about you moving to a new chapter of your life as far as relationships and learning to trust again. When we get here, that Nine of Cups, it's about social, you know, your social life. Getting to meet new people, spending time, a friendship that could possibly grow into something more serious. Two of Wands is about partnership. No, we don't have a Two of Cups, but we do have a Two of Wands, which is all about partnership. And then you have another wand gets thrown into the mix, and now you have stronger expectations. You're like, you know what, something could really start to come out of this relationship. You start to build trust, you start to feel more optimistic, and you start to grow in the relationship. So be very wary, because the way I see this relationship pattern working out is for some of you, a possible friendship that could definitely blossom into a new commitment, and also just stronger possibilities. And especially if you're getting back together with someone, you know, it feels as if some of you might need to be a little bit more careful with that shadow side right in the middle. So let me go ahead and shuffle for the outcome card. And it is strange, no pentacles and no swords. We do have a King of Cups, person of interest here. So 4 cups, 4 wands. Definitely someone of interest. I do feel like there's someone of interest here. And some of you are, this summer, are definitely going to have either a fling, or you're going to start having committed relationships. And I think that's great. Okay. So, Taurus, that was your reading. I want to thank everyone for their support and their concern about my health. I'm feeling much better, and yeah, I'm feeling much better. Also, if you look in my description, if you click the arrow, for some of you who are watching this on your phone, you might please consider supporting me for $1 a month through my Patreon. And this is optional, but I haven't been able to do as many readings or make myself available because of other issues. But if you would like to put something in the tip jar, I will make my Patreon link available in the video description. So thank you so much. I hope that your spring is indeed promising, and you know, my availability for readings will be Friday afternoon and Saturday afternoon and evening. I'm sorry that I haven't been able to provide more time, but as I said, I have other obligations. But thank you so much. I will see you next month, and I wish you love and light.